It's got to be right. All right. So what's next for you guys, right? So what's up with what's next for the Cartel? You have any new fighters coming up?
Yeah, so we have a couple young guys are both 1-0. Tom Pags and Nick Fiore. We're trying to get them both on July 16th in Springfield for CES. It's a local promotion.
Is that the
young guys?
I don't know what the venue is, but yeah, both young guys, like 23, 24.
Nice.
Tom's birthday's tomorrow, so happy birthday, Tom.
Shout out to Tom. Happy birthday, big dog.
Yeah, both 1-0. Tom's a 45er, Nick's a 55er. So those guys were kind of like modeling like what these guys are doing. They're
Tom, the real tall kid?
Tall, skinny kid.
Yeah, okay.
With a beard that he should shave. So those two guys are kind of mimicking what they're doing, like going through a training schedule together, trying to be main training partners all fight week. Nick's a 55er, Tom's a 45er, so same as them, not the same weight class. So like, those are the guys kind of the generation 2.0 of the Cartel, and then maybe down the road we'll have some guys coming in under them. But right now it's just focused on what these guys are doing right now, staying ready for when the call comes, and then these young guys trying to get them ready for July 16th. We're just waiting on some names. We'll see who we're gonna fight, but
that's those guys, local guys too. From
Tom lives in Haverhill, and then Nick lives in Hampstead, New Hampshire.
Oh, nice, yeah. So right in the area.
Yeah, both big help with camps. Behind the scenes, big help.
Now, are there many other teams like you guys in the UFC? Like where you got a group of fighters that are really working together to help each other? Because I think that's pretty awesome, especially with you guys, where you're fighting almost the same weight class, and essentially you could be competition at some point. No,
I think there's other teams that kind of end up being like this. You could say like Chiesa's team, they're kind of like brothers. Like there's teams that kind of smaller teams. Yeah. But I think a lot of those teams are still built around a school that have a curriculum, and then that's the thing. And then they have this fight team. It's like us. It's like we have a fight team, and everything's built around just the fighters. It's not like
seems pretty unique.
It has nothing to do with a school or a business or anything like that. It's literally just these two guys have fights, and then obviously Nick and Tom now too. These guys have fights, and everything's focused on 100% them. The coaching staff is their coaching staff. It's not the gym coaching staff that also coaches them. It's like he has his coaching staff, he has his, they're pretty much the same. And everything that we do, like when we're in a session in camp for Rob, everybody that's in that room is there to help Rob. And the whole session is built around Rob's
awesome.
session. So
you got a real team behind you. That probably helps you mentally.
100%
when you're training to fight, right?
Big time.
It's like it's us. You know what I mean? Rather than just you alone.
Yeah.
Now, is there a chance that you guys can have a fighting down the road?
Me and Tyson?
No, you and Tyson. I was looking at him to see what he would say.
Me and Rob, it was funny because back before I made it into the UFC and we're out in, was it the UK, right, for Rob's fight? His opponent pulled out, and Tyson was trying to throw my fat ass at the time in there. I don't even know if 35. I don't even know if that's possible. But he's like, maybe you bump up. He's like, you're saying that you. Well, I think it got the conversation going. Like, if Calvin could make weight, I would put him in there. Like he said, that was his stance because it would get me into the UFC. Now we're both in the UFC. I have a 3-fight contract, whether I win or lose or something along those lines. So he was like really contemplating having us fight.
Yeah, we made a joke before. We're like, if any of our opponents ever pulled out, like, would you ever feel comfortable? Because I think it was an example, like it had somewhere else in the UFC where someone threw their name in the ring and it was a teammate. And I was like, dude, I come from a wrestling background where like you wrestle against your teammates.
Isn't that funny? Right?
I was like, so if they had the fight, and then I brought up, I was like, so if Rob's opponent ever pulled out, Tateki's a 25er, he could probably make 35 on short notice. Right. I was like, I would let Tateki fight him, and they're like, well, we couldn't do that. How would that work? I was like, well, I'm already here for Rob, so I would let Tateki know, hey, do you want this fight? If so, I'm cornering Rob. I'm already here with him. We'll corner against you, and then we'll still be all friends and teammates after. Right. But Tateki, most of the time, is going to say yes to that because it gets him in the UFC. Sure. Rob is like, do you want to get paid or not get paid? Right. You're going to say yes. And
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, he's my boy.
He's my friend. I'm not fighting.
But it's really up to him if he's comfortable with it or not.
Right.
That'd be kind of awkward.
So you guys have control of that. UFC doesn't come to you and say, this is exactly what's happening? Or
you get a short leash to kind of make some decisions. Like, Rob's had a bunch of opponents pull out, and oftentimes it'll be, here's 3 guys, which one do you want to fight?
Oh, that's cool. Then.
Yeah, so like, and then, and you kind of feel like God in that. I'm God, yeah. So you kind of feel like God in a situation where it's like, we picked Joey Gomez to fight. Yeah. Now, Joey Gomez is a local kid, lives in, I think he trains.
Wait, can we go back to you saying you were God? What did you mean by that?
I think he meant just that.
So we picked this kid Joey Gomez to fight, who was 6-0 at the time, and because we picked him, he got in the UFC.
Right.
Had we not picked him, maybe he never gets in.
Right.
You know, so it's kind of like you're playing
So
people's
you could
careers.
be giving people opportunities.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like, do you pick someone else? Do you think it would be a better fight?
Right, so you at that point you just have to pick whatever you think is the easiest fight for
Right.
your guy. And at the time we thought that was Joey, and we ended up knocking him out in the second round or something.
Yes, sir.
Live in attendance, I was there.
Yeah.
Brought my brother for his
So-
birthday. Had a 10
So there's a
people
little
with
bit
us.
of
Took Rob, smart money betting Rob.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, you get a little bit of leeway like that.
Yeah.
So.
That's interesting. Because I didn't know if it would be like UFC said, all right, you two are fighting. And then you're
No,
training
no,
together
no.
and how that would work.
They
Like,
could ask, like, hey, what do you think
Right.
about this? But it wouldn't
What
be
would
like,
you-
I've been
you
trying
gotta
to
say?
fight him in UFC 4, but they don't let different weight classes fight. I'm a little pissed off about it, honestly. Yeah, we played the other day, but we were trying to play with each other to
They won't let
get
us
up
do
there.
it.
Pause.
And he couldn't?
so pissed. Like, oh, man, come on, man.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
should
whole
be able
purpose
to
of
switch
fighting.
weight
yo.
classes, video game, but no.
No, they still
So it
won't
looks
let
like
you.
we'll never know.
We'll
Never
never
happen
know.
locally.
We're going to do it like
If it comes to
Rocky
45,
Apollo.
in Apollo. We'll
Yeah.
do it, just nobody's going to see it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I kinda-
alone
Now
in
we
the
get to
gym.
do it every Saturday, man. That's what I was saying. I passed up the opportunity to fight him locally because now I get to fight him every
That
Saturday.
was way back, you said, right?
Yeah.
What happened then? You said that last time. How'd that not come together?
Tyson.
Oh, Tyson.
Yeah.
Tyson fucked it up.
Yeah, they're over
Good
here
job, God.
accusing me of making him fight. And I'm over here the reason they didn't.
True.
Right?
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, they were number 1 and 2, arguably, depending who's
Pull it up.
Who
Pull
you
it
asking?
up.
So they were number 2 in the 1 and 2 in the rankings. CS wanted them to fight each other. Their coaches both wanted it, and I was like, "No, this doesn't make sense. You guys need to train together.
Right.
You guys don't need to fight each other. You should both be in the UFC, having success,
Yeah.
and helping each other, not fighting each other." So
Yeah, that makes sense,
Yeah.
right? Well, that's awesome, guys. I love talking to you guys. I think it's super interesting, like hearing kind of like the behind the scenes, because we watch the fights and we see it from like just the viewer side and not understanding what goes into it and like your mindset and how quick everything changes. You just don't see it for what it really is, and I think it's really, really cool to hear. So we're going to have a ping pong tournament here this afternoon.
I'm excited for this.
And I think I'm starting against you, Calvin.
Oh man.
Yep. I'm
right.
not that
One
good of a
versus two?
I'm not that
Again?
good of a ping pong right? I'm not that good of a ping pong player, but neither are you. I saw you before we started
Easy.
here.
Get him up.
I wasn't showing you the whole thing.
And
man.
like I
was
said,
setting
maybe
you
that
up.
you were
He was
setting up the hustle,
hustling.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
I'm ready.
we'll
I brought
see
my
what
own paddle. I
happens.
got it in the trunk. I'm gonna grab it for when this wraps up.
What'd you say?
I got my own ping pong.
Oh, you got your
paddle
own
to grab.
kit? You're gonna bring it in with your own paddle and balls?
He's a professional,
right?
man.
Just
I'm
hustling us up?
on record saying I probably will lose my first match, and I'm okay with it.
Hey, though, we're
can't
all
be good at it.
competitive
I'm
people.
not going to say it, but I will say I probably only played 5 times in my life. But I'm
now-
confident. I'm confident. I'm just
Well,
confident.
it sounds like he's setting up excuses as to why he might lose. You got to go into it confident, 100%. That's what I'd say. I said I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm just
whether
trying
I
to
will or not.
ruin
At
whoever
ping
I
pong.
play. If I do beat them, I want to ruin their confidence moving forward.
Tyson's
thinking
just
like-
going for the death cup.
Yeah.
The
I'm
whole
going for the
time
death
he's
cup every
trying
time.
to win. That's
Fair
his only
enough.
chance.
Fair enough.
So
Let's go do it, fellas.
Let's get it.
All right. Thank you guys for coming on again. Of
course.
Super fun. Looking forward to doing it next
Can't wait
time.
for the next
Looking
one.
forward to seeing you guys fight. Hopefully soon.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully what? August,
October, hopefully.
October, sometime in the fall.
Yeah.
You're probably a good 6-7 months out, right?
I'm
At
going
least.
October too. I'm trying to get on the same
Let's
card.
go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the same
Let's go,
card.
get real.
Austin.
I'm ready to go.
Let's
I'll
do it. We'll have
October
a
as
big
well.
party that night.
That'll be fun.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you guys.